Can't say I was honestly expecting new stuff this early. Nah, not at all. Anyway, welcome back to another Beyblade news video. And all that matters is there's some beautiful, possibly uh, ejaculation related Beyblades. I hate to make the joke, but we got the Cumbays, and I don't know how to be mature enough not to make the comparison. All that matters is these are beautiful looking. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? All right. The Asia Championship Dran starter. UX00. It comes with Dran Sword, Dran Buster, and Dran Dagger. Three amazingly okay base. Uh, really, in usage, I'd say it go Dran Buster, Dran Dagger, and Dran Sword going this way. But otherwise, still beautiful. It kind of sucks it comes with a string launcher, but that's okay. But look at these things. Look at these things. These are the milk Beyblades. These are what your dad went to get when he said he was going for milk, but this is actually what he was buying, and that's why your parents always seem like they never have money because your dad has a Beyblade addiction, and so do I. So I can relate to your dad a lot, uh, and for other reasons too. But look at this, Dran sword and metal coat white coming with Ratchet 480 in a gold and black and bit disc ball for some reason in black and gold as well. Honestly, it's just a simple deck where you're going to be switching these parts out completely. Either completely outside of your deck or switch them amongst each other if this is the first thing you're buying. And honestly, this is probably the best deck box I've seen. I mean, not the most balanced, but it's the coolest, honestly, because they're all metal coats and they're all really cool looking, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day is that it's a cool looking Beyblade. And then you have Dran Dagger, metal coat white with Ratchet 960 and low flat. Both amazing parts, making Dran Dagger not really exactly the parts you're gonna want to use on Dran Dagger. Maybe 960 just for like a good ratchet, but I don't know too much about low flat. But definitely the better parts than disc ball and 480. Because not only is the 480 ratchet shit because it's an 80, but it's also a 4. So, actual doo doo cheeks. And you're never going to use that ratchet. You can burn that, honestly, and just never use it. Get another Beyblade to specifically not have that. Even 460 would have been cooler. I'm going to be honest. But either way, the thing I'm most excited for here is 960 because now we have what is that like three versions? No, there's a lot more than three versions of 960, but that'll be three for me to own because everyone gets it with like Phoenix, and then some people bought Roar Tyranno, and maybe you bought another version of Phoenix or something. But you can get it with this Strand Dagger, and that's a beautiful version of it. I don't know what you'd use it on, like color coding wise, but just anything. It's an amazing ratchet, and that's a good bit for certain combinations. So it's just all around amazing. And then Strand Buster, a UX in a deck set with 370 and bit Needle. Needle's a good defensive bit. You're not really going to use it on Dran. This is not a part you're going to use on Dran Buster. I don't think you're going to use Needle on any of these. Disc Ball, super not going to use, but at least it could be a stamina combo. For God's sakes. But I don't really think you're going to use Needle on much. But unless I just don't understand Dran Buster like that. But Ratchet 370, way better than 480. Just because 70 is that nice in between 80 and 60, where it's kind of worse than 60, but it's not as shit as 80. And that's as good as you're really gonna get. Because if they made the parts too good on this and made them like super competitive combos, not only would this become a way too common of a deck to run, because they just have to buy this and they'd have all the best parts, but also just like then they probably, if they did do that, it would be uber expensive, and I'm sure this is already going to be expensive as shit because it's all metal coats, uh, and just good look. Everyone's going to be running for this. My one concern though is it does say Asia Championship, so I doubt they're selling it only at these championship events. It's probably just themed after the colors for it, and you know, trying to sell it at around that time to promote it in a way. But uh, that was a concern I had at first, but I'm sure once it pops up on like Amazon or something, uh, for pre-orders, we can see the price. I'm guessing because like the last exit that released was the mid one. What was it? Phoenix something. I already forgot its name. All I know is it came with the glide bit, and that's all anyone really cared about. Uh, because somehow Phoenix is the UX that was the most mid, and not like fucking Wizard. How Wizard Arrow managed to get the best UX, and then Phoenix comes out later and sucks ass is insane. Uh, unless you really like the glide bit, then that's pretty cool. It's the only way you can get it, unless you want to pay extra separately. Because ooh boy, I still don't understand why Takara Tomy doesn't just let you order parts. That would be such a cool service. Someone out there start doing that. I'm sure you'd make your money's worth somehow. Uh, but overall, super worth it. I'm assuming. Like I said, the most recent Phoenix one was like 44 or some shit like that. So I'm assuming this might be more expensive, more in the 60 to 70 range, just because it's all metal coat stuff, and because with the previous one, with the Phoenix one, it was just the Phoenix Bay that was metal coat. Uh, or I think it was a metal coat. It might just be the plastic. It might be plastic. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. I haven't really seen damaged Phoenix UX like I have regular Phoenix Wing. Uh, but God, I just truly, even if it is $60 and then you got to do the shipping crap or whatever, I think it's a worthwhile thing to add to your collection. And it's coming out November 9th, so you got plenty of time. I don't think this is going to be our only November release. I'm sure we'll probably get a new UX and maybe a new BX. I know there was some like leak where they were talking about a customized set, so maybe this is it. Otherwise, maybe not. And maybe there's some other customized thing is coming out. Who knows? But besides that, before then, don't forget Silverworth Wolf comes out in what, like 7 days from the time of recording. I think it comes out on the 14th. Mine's due to ship between the 15th and 18th. I always use Japanese Amazon personally over any of the like Bays and Bricks or Mall of Bays or Mall of Toys or anything like that. I just haven't. Their stuff ships a lot later for me so far than Amazon Japan has. But it's the importing process. I'm willing to pay the extra shipping to actually get it in time for content. But don't forget, within like 7 or 6 days, it'll be coming out, so that it'll be a review for that soon. I did get my hands on some of the Hasbro Wave 2 releases I didn't have, or at least didn't think I was gonna buy until I thought of funny haha combos. So videos for that will come out soon. But I am looking forward to getting my hands on this, and honestly, if you're just getting into Beyblade, I feel like this actually might be worth the investment. Uh, it's a hefty investment, but if you've got the money and you're in the States, it could be worth it. But honestly, if you're going to be going for the more expensive stuff, I'd just get the UX Stadium bundle or the basic bundle, because you want to get that Takara Tomy Stadium. I know the new motorized stadium's got the Hasbro pockets, so hopefully Takara Tomy Stadium will come out with the Hasbro pockets that isn't motorized. Even though it's cool, it's a gimmick, so it's not going to be widely used in tournaments for prize. So practicing on it isn't going to be that interesting. But either way, glad to have talked to you all about the new news. I'm hoping some new information comes out here on the 18th, because Season 2 is coming out, so I'm sure they'll show off the Samurai Bay sometime soon. Samurai Saber or whatever, and the new sword launcher, and maybe a new release or two will get leaked because of the anime. Who knows? But either way, go ahead, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, something constructive or destructive, whatever you prefer. And go ahead and ring that notification bell. Oh, I've seen we've gotten a lot more views and people coming around lately, so whatever we're doing, it's working. So I'm gonna pump out some really good content here soon. And y'all, have a great day.